Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Last time, we took a look at some of the version differences between the N64 version of Majora's Mask and the 3DS version of the game. And in this video, we're gonna go ahead and start doing a couple different things here now that we're Human Link. Specifically, there's a lot of stuff around Clock Town here we want to go ahead and do. And one of the first things I want to go ahead and do is make my way over here to East Clock Town. So here in East Clock Town, I want to go ahead and just make my way all the way around to basically the very top section here. I want to go ahead and jump around on top of these buildings over on the far side of town if I don't fall off this edge here. I want to go ahead and jump on these targets. And now I can go ahead and climb this ledge. I'm going to just go ahead and do a side hop just to grab it a little bit quicker. And as we see over here, there is a chest on our map here. Opening up this chest, we see it has a silver rupee inside. It's worth 100 rupees, and that is a lot of money. So I definitely wanted to pick this one up because I want to use this money, fall through the floor because that's what you kind of do. I want to use this money to go back over here into West Clock Town because I'm going to go ahead and do some shopping. And I figured let's just go ahead and use some money that's just kind of lying around there and just add that to our collection. Heading inside the bomb shop here, we can go ahead and start buying some stuff, and this is exactly what our money's for. We're gonna go over here and buy ourselves a bomb bag. This bag is for carrying bombs. As it says, it's made from a certain monster's stomach. We'll go ahead and buy that for 50, and now we can carry bombs. With this special offer, the bomb bag comes filled with 20 bombs. How lucky. Now, I also want to go ahead and buy me this item here, bomb shoes. These mouse-shaped bombs are practical, sleek, and self-propelled. That sounds pretty cool. I'll take 10. So now we have bomb shoes. This is another type of bomb, and as the description said, we can go ahead and place these down on the ground or on walls, and they'll just go ahead and propel themselves forward. Let's go ahead and see what this guy has to say before we leave. We're expecting to get our larger bomb bag back into stock pretty soon. But now that I think about it, it's already late. It's late? It's 6 a.m., dude. What's late in your eyes? This is early morning. Who are you, good sir? Hello. Did you come to buy a powder keg? This is just between us, but I have a huge bomb that the shop doesn't even carry. Oh, but my product is so heavy, I don't think you can carry it. I'm sorry I even brought it up. Alright, well, whatever that is, I guess we can't be buying it. I don't even know if we have enough money anyways. We only have 10 rupees. It's not much. So, now what I want to go ahead and do is I want to make my way over here. This is the lottery shop. So, we can go ahead and enter this building, and we can play the lottery. Let's go ahead and do so. Would you like the chance to buy your dreams for 10 rupees? Pick any 3 numbers, and if those are picked, you'll win 50 rupees. It's only for the first person. Well, sure thing, I'll buy some. So let's see, enter numbers. What are my lucky numbers for today? You know, I feel very specific today. I feel like our winning numbers are probably going to be 979. We will announce the selected numbers here. We'll do it tonight from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Your lottery ticket is good only through tonight. We finished selling tickets today. Please come back tomorrow. Please note that the winning numbers will be announced tonight from 6 to 11. Alright, so we gotta wait about, what, a couple hours here? I'm not gonna sit around all day. Let's just go ahead and advance time ourselves, because we know a song that can jump ahead a full 12 hours. So let's play song double time, and we're gonna immediately make it 6 p.m., and then we can see if we won. Alright, so now it's the night of the first day. And let's go ahead and make our way back inside. And let's check out, see if we won. We shall now announce the winning numbers. Your numbers are 979. Today's winning numbers R979. Congratulations! You win a prize of 50 rupees. Hey, 50 rupees. Man, that was some really lucky guessing. I should have entered the lottery in real life. Man, it's only that, like, I don't know, this game has some time travel mechanics, and it's like you can cheat the system, get the codes in one cycle, and then just go back in time and then guess the winning lottery numbers. I mean, it's fine. They don't notice that, right? So yeah, that is actually something you can do. You can actually play the lottery in any of the days, and by doing so, you can get the numbers. So I actually knew that because I played the lottery earlier on off screen, and I learned the numbers because of that. So you can cheat the system in this. Hey, would you look at that? Stray Fairy. That's in a different location compared to first time. So when we were here during the first cycle as Deku Scrub, we found that in the laundry pool. This time, however, it was here in East Clocktown. That's because the fairy moves around between days and nights, so do keep that in mind. But now that we reset time, I actually want my moons tier. So I'm going to go ahead and make my way over to the observatory here. And we know the code already, luckily, so we can just cheat the system and go straight through this bodyguard. Yeah, the Bomber Secret Society, blah blah blah, I know the thing. Kind of been through this whole song and dance before. So, I'm going to go ahead and make my way back over to where we did talk to the man in the Comet Observatory, but before I do that, I'm actually going to take a side trip over here with our newly acquired bombs, because if we come all the way down here in this little crevice, there's actually this cracked wall we can go ahead and see. And you can also hit with your sword, and you'll hear it makes a different sound effect compared to this other wall. So I'm going to put up my shield just to make sure I don't die here, and blow up this wall. Behind it is a treasure chest. Opening up this chest gives you 100 rupees. So these chests here that I've been opening for 100 rupees so far in Clocktown, the one that's in East Clocktown, and the one that's here in the sewer system, you can get these chests in the beginning of every single cycle. So every time you reset time, you can just come back here into the sewer system and then East Clocktown as well, and you can get yourself those 100 rupee chests every single time. So if you're looking for a quick 200 rupees, there are 2 convenient chests here in Clocktown that you can go ahead and interact with. It's great. So early on, you never have to worry about money, and since we already have ourselves the adult's wallet, that makes things even easier. So now I'm going to go ahead and grab myself some moons tier here. It's pretty much the same thing as what we did the first time around, so we're just going to go ahead and just cut past all this. So I'll meet you guys here in just a moment. Alright, we got ourselves some moons tier, so we're done here now in this portion of Clocktown. So let's go ahead and make our way to the north side. But before that, we're getting interrupted here by the leader of the Bomber Society. Hey guy, you haven't passed my test, so how did you know my secret code? Nobody but bombers knows that code, so why do you know it? Listen guy, you're pretty good. You managed to figure out a code that only we know. Now that's something. I like you. What's your name, guy? Link, huh? Alright, that Skull Kid broke our rules and is doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Link a new member of the Bombers instead. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. So now that we have the Bomber's Notebook in the 3DS version, it is time for us to now get it here in the N64 version. We now have the Bomber's Notebook. It allows you to keep track of people's schedules. Press start to access the quest status screen and then highlight the notebook and press A to read it. 1. Find troubled people and add their names and pictures. Only 20 people will fit in your book. 2. Promise to help them. Mark promises with promise stickers. Never be late with fulfilling your promises. 3. Whenever you solve someone's problem, it will make you happy. So a happy sticker will be added to your book. 4. No removing stickers. Use promise stickers to keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules. Tattle, you'll tell that Skull Kid he's out of here. He's been acting like a real jerk lately. The Bomber Secret Society of Justice was added to your notebook. you were taught the secret code. Even though we knew it already on our own, that was also added to the notebook. So this is one of two ways you can actually get the notebook here in the N64 version. So if you know the code still and you can go ahead and get past the bombers here, you can go ahead and just get the notebook for free basically without having to do any extra work. Or you can go ahead and play the hide and seek game again with the bomber kids, and then when you complete their little challenge, they'll be giving you the bomber's notebook there and give you the same spiel of how to use it. So either you use your bomber's code to go back into the sewer system, come back out, and you'll get the notebook right then and there, or you replay the hide and seek minigame and you'll get the bomber's notebook as a reward from that. So there's a couple different things I want to go ahead and go over here if you decide to play the bomber's hide and seek game here now as Human Link in order to get your bomber's notebook. For starters, you have to talk to the bombers as Human Link, not as a Deku Scrub. Once you activate this quest as human and you try to catch one of the bomber kids as a Deku Scrub, well, they're just going to turn you away saying, "We're playing a game right now. Leave me alone." And that's it. You can't do anything with the bomber kid now once you talk to him as a Deku Scrub. He just kind of ignores you. So in order to fix this, you have to leave the area and come back, and then you can go ahead and catch that kid once again. This time, make sure you do it as human because you have to complete this whole thing as Human Link. Now there's a couple different ways we can stun these kids. For starters, now that we have more items into our inventory, we can go ahead and use our newly acquired bombs to stun these bombers. I really don't like to think of the logistics of this because we're trying to catch kids now with explosives. That probably put me on a list somewhere, but that's what time travel's for. We go back in time before it even began. You can go ahead and still stun these kids using your Deku Bubbles as well as a Deku Scrub, but when you stun the kid with the Deku Bubble, go and talk to the kid as Human Link instead. So as soon as the kids are stunned, take off your mask, walk up to them as Human Link, and then that will count towards the hide and seek game. Unlike before, when we walked up to the kids with the Deku Scrub and they said, "Hey, go away." You can also use your sword to stun these kids as well, as once in a while in East Clocktown, the kids will try to hide under the boxes in the center of East Clocktown. If they do that, you can slash the box open with your sword, and that will also stun the kid inside. You can also use your bomb chews to go ahead and stun these kids as well, and in some ways, this may be easier than using an actual bomb, since you just let the bomb chew go right towards the kid, and it's easier to aim. Once you catch all 5 kids, they will reward you for a job well done, say, "Hey, Skull Kid has been doing all this bad stuff, so we're kicking him out," just like the same speech we got leaving the sewer system here in Clocktown, and you will be rewarded with the Bomber's Notebook, officially becoming a member of the Bomber's Secret Society. In order for us to check out the notebook, just like that kid said, we go over to the quest status screen, and here's the notebook. Now we can see a list of everything that we have interacted with so far in our notebook. So we only really have one entry right now, which is with the bomber leader, and we see our secret code here, so if we ever forget our code, we can just check the notebook right away. And then we can also see right below it, this is our little achievement list here saying, hey, this is what you've done here with the bomber kid. So we're going to put a sticker on here saying you completed your task, and because of that, we completed all the tasks related to the bomber kids. There's nothing else we need to do with them. So there you go, that's perfect. You can also see the time of day in here too. So if you want an exact number saying what time it is, you can go ahead and check out the bomber's notebook. As you can see, there's a lot of different entries here we have to fill up, so we're going to be filling up this book quite a lot throughout our adventure. But now let's go ahead and make our way over to North Clocktown, as we do have that ferry we want to go ahead and get back. But there's also something else I want to be doing here real quick, and that is climbing up here and just making my way around, or jumping right off. Okay, well, let's try this again. I'm actually going to take a little bit of a shortcut here. I'm going to go ahead and just angle towards this pillar and just jump straight for it. And there we go, made it. Now I'm going to jump over to this tree and get myself a piece of heart. Just sitting here for us. We couldn't have gotten this as a Deku Scrub, even though we did see this here during our very first trip in this area, but we couldn't do anything because the Deku Scrub wasn't able to climb that ledge. You're just a little too short as a Deku. But this little suspicious man here, man, I'm wondering what's up with you. I don't trust you at all. You don't really look like you're just kind of hanging out here for no reason. Oh, hello. Who are you? I'm sorry. Sorry for what? I just came up to say hi. What's going on with this lady? What's her problem? Oh, here comes Suspicious Man. I wonder if he's gonna say hi. Ouch! Watch out! Stop! Thief! Give the old lady her luggage back. Oh, you son of a... Come here, you. How dare you attack an old lady? She's defenseless. She's just trying to take whatever this bag is home with her. It could be her groceries, man. Come on. You're gonna steal an old lady's groceries? What's wrong with you? Get out of here. And don't come back. The nerve of some people, man. I swear. Thank you. Since he did make off with them, I can finally stock bomb bags at her shop. Maybe I put them out tomorrow. Yes, I must thank you. It's a dangerous mask, but maybe you can use it to throw your own festival fireworks show. So for helping out this old lady, she gives you the blast mask. We can equip it with C and then have a blast with B, but you lose life energy in the process. So basically this mask is a glorified bomb on your face. Well, thanks for helping me. Take care. The old lady from the bomb shop was added to your notebook. You guarded the old woman's luggage. That was added to your notebook. Well, that was a thing. So, I'm gonna go ahead and slow down time. I wanted to go ahead and speed things up before because that interaction takes place at midnight on the first day. So, I kinda needed to wait around for time to advance, and the easiest way to do that is just to kinda let it pass on its own, so... yeah, let's slow things right on down. So to demonstrate how that mask works, we can go ahead and equip it here onto our C buttons. And now we see our B button turn to explode. If we press it, we get hurt, just like we were told in that description. But there's a way around this explosion. If we put on the mask, hold up our shield, and then press the B button to explode, we still use the blast mask, but we don't take any damage. So if you want to use the blast mask effectively, put up your shield before you use it. You'll thank me later on that one. Now let's go ahead and return this Great Fairy all back to normal. Because we were told if we went to go see the Great Fairy when we retrieved our human form, then she can give us something special. So let's see what that special thing can be. Oh, Tattle. And you, kind one. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. For now, this is all I can offer you. Allow me to ease your weariness as my token of gratitude. Well, she's being nice and healing us up and restoring our magic. I guess that's something. Oh, kind young one. Scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely, they will add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good that the stray fairies will not fear you. Ah, there's that special something. The Great Fairy's Mask. When you wear this, stray fairies will fly to you when you wear it. You'll know you're close to a fairy who's lost in a temple if the mask hair begins to shimmer. Come see me whenever your quest has made you wary. So we won't be able to really utilize this Great Fairy's Mask for a while, as we're not really sure what she's talking about with these 4 temples in the land just yet. But we can put it on, and this is how it looks. Yeah, that's a thing. We'll get more into the use case scenario of the Great Fairy Mask later on, as right now we don't really have a use for it just yet, but we will have a use for it at some point in the near future. But I think now with that said, I'm actually going to go ahead and end the episode here, because we got a good amount of stuff done so far, and we're not even done exploring Clocktown as a human. So with that said, next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, we'll continue making our way around Clocktown here and seeing what else now we can do as Human Link. I'll see you guys next time.